everyone, and welcome to the Breakthrough Show. This is Carol Ward from Money Matters with Carol. I am so excited to be on here today. My guest, my really good friend, is Sandra Didomenico, and she's here to share tips with you on how to get on social media with confidence and with clarity. So, with that, I will bring Sandra up. Sandra, hey, how
Hello.
are you?
I'm doing well, Carol. How are you?
I am not doing too bad. There's still an echo, but maybe it's only in my side. I'm hearing the echo, but we will definitely go ahead. For anyone who's watching, I just want you to know this is a special lady. It's because of Sandra that I'm even on social media. As I took one of her workshops. And the very next day, I hopped on to IG Live. And yes, I was both scared, but yet comfy at the same time. So now let me explain that statement to you. I was scared because I was doing something brand new I had never done before. But Sandra was my guest, and she was on the other side being interviewed, and with her calm and presence and her confidence, and I could do this thing that helped me through. And then before you know it, every Tuesday at 5 p.m., I have my IG Live interview sessions that goes on. And yes, for the month of May and June, I was a little quiet because I had some stuff I had to sort through. But I'm back. I'm back today at 5 p.m. Eastern Time with Nina Felucio. And we will be talking about money because money right now, Sandra, as you can see, you go into the grocery stores. What the heck is going on? Those prices are so high. My bill is this big. Walking out with less stuff. My quantity is less. So how do you feel
Yes.
about that?
Oh, yes. First of all, I need to share how amazing you have, really overcome your fears and you are showing up on social media. And I'm so proud of you. So,
Oh,
congratulations to you.
thank you. Thank you.
Yes.
Your workshops are amazing. Having
Oh,
you in
thank
my
you.
life is amazing. And you catch me when I make little errors like IGTV.
It's all good.
So thank
It's
you
all
for
good.
helping
It's
me.
all good.
Having you in my corner has been tremendous. And you're a dear friend.
Thank
So
you.
thank you.
Thank you. I'm
Thank you
grateful for
so
you.
much.
Well, yes, the heightened prices, are obviously taking over. And I think this is a time where some people have to be really conscious about what they're spending, right? So, but what can we do? We can try to stretch things or do some home gardens now where we can grow things in our home backyard and be a
Yeah.
little bit more creative, right?
I love it. And that's exactly why I have these shows, is because so many different options and opinion and creativity comes in. And I love it that you said grow your own stuff, because some
Yes.
people are doing that and you just say, I'm just going to the backyard to get some lettuce. And I'm thinking, how great is that? You're growing it
Yes.
yourself, you know what's in there, and it's cost efficient as
Yes.
well, right? So
Absolutely. Yes.
yes, let me go ahead and tell you a little bit more about this lovely lady that's here today. Sandra, thank you for spending the time with me here. You're always I feel like we've been on social media quite a bit. Remember in COVID days, we used to get on and do Facebook
Yes.
Lives,
Yes, we
and then we
did.
started doing IG. So you've helped
Yes.
me from way back then gain that confidence to be here. And I
Yes.
was just today on my Fem City. As some of you know, I'm part of Fem City. And
Mhm.
the founder, Vala Digala, she was saying, just getting up and speaking and reaching so many people, we don't realize how powerful it is, right? We
Oh,
want to do the one
definitely.
on one, great, but being on here and speaking in public, and I could tell you from experience, since I started my IG lives and I get out there
Mhm.
and people are hearing me and seeing me, I have been invited to so many summits. And
Right.
Sandra, I went to my first in live presentation I did last
That's
week for
amazing.
a company, and I
Congratulations.
could
How
tell you,
exciting.
I was so excited because the energy was different. I
The
mean, I
energy.
appreciate Zoom. I'm grateful to
Yes.
Zoom because that's
Yes.
where we learned and we practiced and
Yes.
business carried on. But being in person and presenting, that energy was
Yes.
so different because I had
It
eye
is.
contact. I
Yes.
was answering questions. I loved it. I loved it.
Yeah.
But
Yes.
I always seem to get carried away. Let me just tell you a
All
little
good.
bit more about Sandra. So, Sandra is a successful confidence coach and social media specialist, guiding entrepreneurs, business owners, authors, and influencers to step into their power and, and create video content with confidence. Sandra offers one on one coaching, group coaching, with attention to creating visibility with her simple and effective Vibe method. With over 10 years as a developed business mentor, Sandra's passion is to help busy women in business discover clarity and self acceptance to feel confident in their own skin. She is an up and coming co author this October,
Yes,
and so am I. We are
I
doing this
know.
thing together.
Can't wait.
She is the owner of an interview series called Spice It Up with Sandra. Check it out. It's amazing. I loved it. And it's an exclusive platform on social media where she features sizzling interviews for entrepreneurs. And I was one of them too. So check it out.
Yes,
Sandra, welcome, welcome. Thank you so much for being here with us today. And I'm
thank
going to
you.
dive right in. Are you okay
Sure.
with that?
Absolutely. Let's go for it.
Let's go. Let's do it. So, Sandra, what inspired you into becoming a confidence coach? Because when I first met you, you were doing something else different. And then, so what inspired you to just jump and become a confidence coach? And you've done an amazing job. And you've helped so many entrepreneurs because we're part of the same networking group. So,
Right.
I hear your
Right.
name mentioned in so many circles as gotta check Sandra out. Gotta check Sandra
I love
out.
it. Thank you. Well, I certainly, wasn't confident overnight, and I thought that that was the case. However, it was a journey, Carol, that I had to experience myself with over 10 years in the direct sales industry, which was my stepping stone to, asking for the sale or finding my confidence and really discovering who I am and working on my personal development, which direct sales industry is very big on. So with those stepping stones, I realized that I was helping other women become confident. So through the course of the pandemic, there was a dip in my direct sales business. Definitely, it totally shifted as the whole world did. So I decided in that moment that I was going to become a certified confidence coach and guide women to, really do that soul searching and connect the mind, body, and soul to reinvent themselves, because what happens is we just tend to lose ourselves along the way because women are, natural nurturers, right? So we lose ourselves along the way because we're always worrying about, taking care of everybody else, right? So that's what I love to do. So, but now I've shifted more over into the business confidence and social media side because I decided and I discovered that putting myself out there on social media, and especially through video content, is the way to go right now in this day and age. Video is here to stay.
Yeah, it is. And I see you every time I got on my phone or open my computer, there's Sandra. But that is
Sandra.
great though. That
Yes,
is great because you're branding yourself. People are
yes,
seeing you and they're knowing who you are. And you're not just talking to talk, girl. You are showing up. You are doing
yes,
the thing most of us are hiding from, being seen. Because you know what? Women tend to, shy away from certain things, right? And
absolutely.
right? And then they think, oh, is someone judging me if I act this way, if I dress this way? And because they're sitting there overthinking this thing, I know from experience, nothing happens. Paralysis
Yes,
happens. We just hide and
exactly.
nothing
Freeze.
happens. So
Yes,
having, like what you said, just showing up. And so I went to this conference recently, and like you said, you didn't do this thing overnight. It was all in baby steps, right? You didn't go from, hey, I want to be a confidence coach, from not from being one in a different industry. It was all baby steps. And I so agreed because this guy was saying he had a big chore to do and he was so overwhelmed. But what he did, 1% at a time. So he broke it down.
mm-hmm.
Today, this is what I'm going to do.
Right,
Tomorrow, this is what I'm going to do. See, he didn't expect to have the very next day to have this thing done. And I think
right,
sometimes we take a course or we learn some material and we think we need to be the experts, right?
right.
And then
Absolutely. Yes,
reality
Yeah.
sets in.
Yeah, you can't go from 0 to 100 in, a matter of hours, right? Or you can't throw spaghetti to the wall and hope that it's going to stick, right? You need to show up consistently, and it's small steps over 365 days of the year. Look at how far you've come from the year before, prior.
Love it, because it is so true. And, just acknowledging that this is how it is. Kids go to university, how many years? And, 4 years to get
Right?
to undergrad. It just doesn't happen overnight. And
Exactly.
sometimes I think we tend to forget that because we're so eager to get this thing going and we put so much
Right.
pressure. So thank you for sharing that it is a journey, that it 365
Definitely.
days, guys. Let's block
Yeah.
some time off and use those days, right?
Right. Exactly. I love that for sure.
So
It is
thank
a
you.
journey.
So, Sandra, can you share some of your personal struggles that you've had along the way as you
Yeah.
became the confidence coach that you are today?
Absolutely. So I do write about this in my book that's coming out, but I did go through, a portion of time where I just felt very inadequate. I wasn't contributing to society. I had been home with the kids for quite some time, and it just really sucked the life out of me, right? So my confidence really went up, and then it went down, and then it went up. Because in, your early 20s, you're at your prime. You feel confident. You're just getting into your career, and then you get married, and you have responsibility, and then you settle in, and things creep up. So if I was admiring other women who were settled in their careers and taking off in that matter. But I had decided, my husband and I decided that I would stay home. But in this time, like I said, I felt inadequate. And then, being in the direct sales industry, you had to put yourself out there in the forefront. So that really mustered up my courage. So I began to really unpeel those layers that were kind of, blocking me along the way. And I became alive again. But then I kind of hid from social media for a while because I noticed that everybody was going live doing video, and I panicked. I thought, oh my gosh, I don't want people to be judging me for who I am. So I struggled there as well to forget myself in front of the camera. But I had this huge revelation, Carol, and I'm going to share it with you guys right now. And that is, no matter what, you are going to be judged. Right now, somebody is judging you and I, Carol, right? They may not like the way I look. They may not like the way you speak, Carol. They may not like what I'm wearing. Who knows? But that's okay. I became okay with that. And the people who are meant to be following me are going to follow me because they share that connection and they see the authenticity that, and you're showing up being your authentic self. And that is what matters.
Oh, love that. That is so true. Yeah. Why hide from it? Let's bring it out to the open. Somebody's going to be judging us as we are right here.
Exactly.
And
We're
I
not
say,
everybody's. You might like chocolate. I might like vanilla. We're not everybody's favorite of ice cream.
yeah,
Just that's the
I
way
like
it is.
pecan. Just saying.
I like peanut butter.
But you're right. And you know what I say to that? So what? It's a
Exactly.
moment. They'll get over it. I'll get over it. Nothing personal.
Exactly.
So what?
Yes, dude. I love it. You're learning. I love it. Yay.
Thank you. But that is so valid what you brought up, Sandra, because yes, a lot of people do hide from that. And you know what? Unfortunately, it's the ego, right? The ego
Yes.
is at play, and the ego
Right.
wants to look good and don't want
Yes.
anyone to say, go ahead.
Are you gonna allow it to take over you, and are you not gonna share with the world what you are capable of? You're doing a disservice to yourself, number one. You have something amazing to offer. For example, yourself, Carol. Like, you need to shout it from the rooftops what you do, right? You are the expert in your field. Why are you hiding?
I know.
Right?
I know. And I hit
Oh,
for the month of May. I know I did. May and June. And in fact, Sandra called me out. Sandra sent a text to me and she said, Carol, I haven't seen you in May and June. And I said back, I was just sorting out some stuff,
and
but
it's
I am
okay.
back to thank
Yes.
you. But it's true, these things do get noticed.
It's okay to go offline for some time. I totally respect that. I'm a social media coach. I was offline for a week and a half, 2 weeks. And I get that. Sometimes we just need that, that separation. So you're setting boundaries. But as
Yes.
long as you're showing up again and being consistent, because now you've created this vibe that your clients and people who are in your circle, they want to hear from you and see you because they got used to it, right? So
Yes. And
keep
I
it
thank
going.
you. I thank you because, yeah, I'm back on track. But yes, it's a
Perfect.
valid point. Sometimes we hide and we don't come back. And we need someone like Sandra to say, hey, where are you, girl? Where are you? Come back because we're
Yeah,
missing you. We're missing the
exactly.
information. And like you said,
Exactly.
at what cost to society is it when we are hiding? We are not sharing information that somebody else may need, right? So you always
So
got to think,
true.
what is the cost when we are not showing up in our best capacity?
Very true. Love
Oh,
that.
I love that too. So, Sandra, how have these experiences shaped the Sandra you are today, both personally and professionally?
Oh, in so many ways. I mean, I would have never thought I'd be speaking on stage or training, people online with mass audiences and things like that. I never dreamed that. Well, I did. I had that in the back of my head, but I never thought it would come to fruition. So when you when you learn to show up consistently every day for yourself, it pays off. I see the payoff, right? I put in the
Yes.
work. I did the personal, dive into me. I really worked on myself. Affirmations every single day to fuel my mind to believe that I am becoming. And so I did become who I am, and I'm just getting started. I'm not even done yet. So there's
Yay.
more to come.
I love that. I love that. Hey, I don't know if you saw my post today, but I said Believing has a partner and it's called expectancy, right?
Ooh,
So,
I love
oh,
that.
yeah, because sometimes we believe we're going to do something, we set a goal and we believe,
Yeah,
but there might be a little doubt. And that little
yes,
doubt is really
of
the
course,
obstacles, right? That we have to overcome. So I
100%.
started, I started this little exercise, like how you said, working on yourself
Yes,
every day. So I decided, you know what? Belief if I want to believe something, I need to expect it to happen. I expect that goal to happen, right?
I
So I
love
started
that.
with parking spots. So when I go shopping now,
Yeah,
I expect to get a close parking spot, and I have my journal, and I have
yes,
been writing it down in my journal every day, Sandra. I kid you not. It's like a darn miracle every time I go. I'll get in the lane, hold the cars, and I go, geez, where is that? And then the car will be reversing out. And it's like, oh, thank the Lord or the
I
universe or
know.
whoever
Yes,
your higher
yes,
self is.
yes.
I just go right in. But it's these little things that build the evidence. Like Sandra said,
100%.
every day working on yourself, right?
Yes. Well,
With your affirmations. Yes.
what you focus on expands. So if you're focusing on finding a parking spot, right, you've put that in your subconscious mind, right? So it's
Yes.
reprogramming the subconscious mind to believing that it's expected to happen. I love it.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
the
And
way.
so, yeah. And just think, that's just the tip of the iceberg. There's so much more to go on this journey. That's what makes life so exciting, because we've got so much more to uncover. And I just give away a little hint. The name of our book is Uncover Your
Uncover your
Light.
light. Exactly.
Yeah. So, Sandra, so let us know. You have helped me so much. I want you to share with the rest of anyone who's watching here what kind of coaching do you offer and what is your focus for your clients?
Absolutely. So I'll start off with the focus. So what I love is really just expanding their mindset in the sense that they are capable of more than they think they are. They just have to kind of, and I guide you to train to understand, where the belief systems, the old belief systems are. Can we remove those, the fears of showing up, and that once you start, and I guide you to starting, and I will even handhold you and do a live with you and what have you. And you become more confident. So then the next live becomes more exciting, and the next live. And I even go as far as mapping out where you should be spending your time? What areas do I, spend time on? Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, what platform, right? And then we map out a plan that is suitable for your business. Where should you showing up, and what is the message that you want to share? What are the highlights that need to be pointed out so that you can attract the right people into your business? So I do that one-on-one, and I also offer a masterclass, Camera Confidence 101, that's been running pretty much all year. I'm going to be expanding that and then heading into some group coaching coming up very soon. So stay tuned.
Great. And you've got something on tonight too. Is there any
I
spots
do.
available for in case anyone wants to
Yes,
register?
absolutely. So how you show up, style, your brand, what does the look like? Don't stress about what to wear. We're gonna, walk you through the process and give you some tips. I've got this incredible fashion style branding coach as well who's joining me. We're hosting it together in collaboration. So it's styling confidence. Set your summer on fire so that you show up on social media looking your vibrant self. And what does that look like? So
Oh,
yeah,
that is great. It's so exciting because it's so true. I go in my closet and I go, okay, what am I going to wear today? But colors make a big difference and the
yes,
style and the cut and
yes.
the whole fashion sense. So
You
that
don't
is
have to go
so
buy a whole new wardrobe. You don't. You can work with the pieces that you have that make you feel comfortable and confident. That's the key, right?
yeah.
So we're going to guide you how you can style that. And then we're doing a 5-day challenge as well together. So it's going to
Oh,
be really
great.
exciting.
That sounds
Yeah.
amazing. Good luck on that, Sandra. Good luck. That sounds
Thank
great. You got
you.
me thinking. The only thing is I have my Instagram at
I
5.
know. Yes.
So
Yes.
I won't be able to join you, but let me know when the next one is. I will
For sure.
definitely
Yeah. We're going
check
to do it
it.
again too.
So Sandra, I want to thank you so much for joining me
Thank
here
you.
today. And do you have any last minute tips? Any last tips you want to share with anyone before we call it?
Yes.
Yeah,
Sure.
well, we can't
Absolutely.
call it a night before an end. I don't know. What do we
An
call
end,
it?
and
An
then
end?
and then we go, yes, an end. So yes, I'll leave you with one tip. So just show up, a little bit every day, even just in your stories. You can go live and you can speak in your stories. It's a great place to start because it's a smaller viewership, and people just get to know, like, and trust you. Yeah.
All right. I'm going to question you on that because I haven't done stories yet. So this is stories on Instagram.
Instagram or Facebook, or you do it once, you show up on Instagram, but you can connect it to your Facebook stories so they show up on both platforms,
Okay. Well, you
right?
know what? That's my next challenge. I got to do stories now. See, now you
Yeah,
brought it up and that's your tip and you're
that's,
my
that's,
guest. I have to do
yeah,
it.
that's a whole other audience that people are not tapping into. So think about it.
Okay, I will definitely check that out. Don't be surprised if you get a call from me on that.
Sounds good.
I just want to thank you.
Thank
Sandra,
you.
how can someone reach you? Because I'm sure after all this info you have shared with us, there might be some ladies who might be ready to step out, right? So how can someone reach
Absolutely.
you?
Yes. So they can either reach me on Instagram at sandradido.ca or my website, sandradido.ca, or I can drop a Calendly link if you want to connect and make an appointment. We can have
Yes.
just a little chat, a discovery call, and see what your needs are.
That is great. Yeah. So please go ahead, like after this is posted, and
Sure,
list your info and your calendar. So
I
that
will.
is, yeah, that
Thank
is
you.
great. So I want to thank you so much for joining me here
Thank you.
today. It
Have an
has
awesome
been,
day.
I am so glad you were here. And I also want to thank Jessica for inviting me to be part of the Breakthrough Show. I had an amazing time. It was great. I had many opportunities. So I want to thank Jessica, but sadly, my time has come for me to leave. I have some other things I need to focus on, but it is a great community to belong to. So, Jessica, thank you so much for inviting me here. And Sandra, thank you so
Thank
much.
you.
And let's connect soon. And anyone who has been watching this today and anyone who will watch it later, thank you so much. And reach out to this lovely lady, and you will be just like me here on social media. If you want to know how money matters affect you, those rising interest rates, those rising food prices and gas prices, reach out to me. I'm more than happy to help you. I do have a money bootcamp class that I go through all of this, and we look at expenses, we look at revenue, we look at all things that are numbers, and we make it fun too, right? So it's not boring. It is fun. Alrighty, you could connect with me right here or meet me I'm on Facebook and I'm on Instagram as well. Take care, everyone, and I will see you later, Sarah.
Thank you.
Sandra, take care.
Bye.
Bye bye.